shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Hello there everybody and welcome back to the channel today for an all new video. We have a very interesting one here today actually, as we are going to be kind of questioning and talking about some pretty dumb logic, you could say, from an aspect of Crystalised that is, well, in a way, quite overlooked. And to give you a hint as to what I'm actually talking about here, I mean Garmadon, his absence, and the ninja. That's the most vague way of putting it. For more, let's jump straight into the video and skip over the rest of this intro. So, Crystalised explained, right, that Garmadon had been living slap bang in Ninjago City during his absence with Vinny, and during this time he was essentially learning human emotions, how to care, compassion, different stuff like that, right? He was looking after his plant, and he was slowly becoming more and more human, and was gaining more human attributes, or was at least trying to. It was definitely not an easy journey for Garmadon, but living with Vinny definitely did have an effect on him, and I'd say he's definitely grown a lot as a character now, and just as a being in Ninjago, he has become a lot more human, and he's more in touch with human emotions now, more than ever, really, especially more than he was in the Oni trilogy, for example. So yeah, we've got that going on with Garmadon. He has been in the city or whatnot, he's been living with Vinny, learning all of this different human emotion type stuff, right? We've already explained that, but during this time, right, the ninja have been kind of at least suggested to have been looking and searching for him at least once during this time. Oh, and by the way, by this time, quote-unquote, I mean from the events of Season 11 up until this point in time. I mean pretty much the Wild Brain era of Ninjago. Garmadon has essentially been missing, and the ninja have been, you know, at least interested in him and his whereabouts, because he could have been a threat to them from their point of view or whatnot. So yeah, they've definitely been actively looking, I would say, and, you know, keeping on top of where Garmadon may have been located. But this is where things get interesting, because you would think that Garmadon causing mayhem in the middle of Ninjago would alert the ninja to Garmadon's location straight away. Or at the very least, just Garmadon living there, right? It would definitely attract attention. I mean, realistically, you would probably get people kind of stalking the apartment he was living in at that point, because there is no way Garmadon has literally remained a complete secret during all of this time. Especially to the point where, when he was causing some mayhem, not on purpose, by the way, in the middle of Ninjago City, pretty much, there's no way the ninja would not have been alerted to that entire situation. But for some reason, it's like they just never knew about it, which is really, really odd. You would think that they would have been instantly alerted to the situation when Garmadon was kind of causing havoc with people's daily lives in Ninjago. But no, for some reason, they just didn't know where Garmadon was, even though he was, again, in the middle of Ninjago, literally living there with Vinny, while also causing some mayhem as he was going down this journey of learning human emotions. Like, what? Are you telling me the ninja definitely just never knew about this, and they were not alerted to Garmadon's whereabouts during all of this time? There would have been, I'd imagine, multiple times where Garmadon would have realistically been out of the apartment doing different things in, you know, just the public eye in Ninjago, but for some reason the ninja just did not know of this. It would make sense for them to not rush to the area straight away and, you know, maybe arrest him or watch what he's doing or whatnot, because they have been on so many adventures. They could have been in Shintaro, in Prime Empire, you name it, they could have been doing one of those things. But I mean, you would think that they would have at least had an idea as to where he was in Ninjago during this time, but nothing. It was a complete new thing to them, finding out where Garmadon lived and where he was living with Vinny, which is very interesting, and I find it to be very questionable logic. And I mean, in reality, and ultimately, I think it's one of those things that, as a viewer, you're not really meant to think about too much, and you're not really meant to dive into it, but I think it does make for an interesting video here today, just taking a bit of a better look at this entire topic, and dissecting it and breaking it down with all of you, because this is pretty wild when you do think about it, right? This being said, though, I think that's just about going to do it for this one here, just questioning some insane Ninjago logic from these Crystalised episodes. With this being said, though, what do you guys think? Do you have anything else you'd like to add to this particular topic? Be sure to let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you did enjoy it, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more like this, plus so much more, and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do post it. With this being said, though, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.